Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Time is but a window. Today we're going to be doing another Overwatch. Here you can see the suspect has 13 kills, 110 damage round with a 23% headshot percentage, and 2 objectives complete actually. Alright, well the score is 7-6. His team is slightly losing, but it is a close game, and it is the 14th round, which means that he'll be switching sides after this. He's going to be making his way up middle. He was able to pick that guy in mid, and didn't seem too out of character for coming up catwalk with an AWP. It tends to be something I usually do too. Stop, hold for a second, pick the guy. Gonna peek towards CT spawn. One guy left over at B site, sprays him down, and he's just kind of holding that exit point right there. Meanwhile, the CT is pushing through B tunnels. Suspect's gonna start pushing his way up middle. Looks like his teammate's going to cut him off first though. Goes for the knife, goes down to the Negev. And now the suspect's holding mid. Got a nade out. I don't think he expects him to push into it right now, but yeah, it's looking like he's not using walls, at least at this moment. And now he's walking to the left. Alright, so the 15th round, guys. By the way, did I say last round that this was going to be the last one? Did I mention I can't count? Should probably point that out there. Anyways, this is the 15th round. Next round will be CT side, actually. Alright, anyways, yeah, so the suspect walked to the left for a while and then disconnected, it looks like. Rounds are passing very quickly. 9. Okay, so we're on the 20th round in a second. And now we're on the 21st. Alright, so this was an interesting Overwatch. What the hell did he just get Overwatched for? I'm gonna do another one, guys, but I'm a little confused. Anyways, aim assistance didn't look like any aim assistance. God, I can't talk. Major disruption, grieving, vision assistance, none, and other external assistance, insufficient. So yeah, that was just weird. Alright guys, and this is game number 2. Here you can see the suspect has 7 kills, 77 damage around. He's using a Bison. It's the 11th round. And yeah, he's gonna make his way through B tunnels. Looks like he's actually gonna make his way down to lower. Alright, well that round went by quickly. Alright, so anyways, he's got a scout. He's gonna pick the middle. 2, 3, one guy picking from the bottom. He does spot him out. He is able to tag him. He does get tagged in return. Now he's shooting at his teammates. And if he actually does hit his teammate, we're going to have to report him for griefing. His teammate's blocking him, so his teammate's griefing him. I guess it's okay, right? You know, 2 wrongs make a right. Either way. Definitely a griefing call on that. I have to say that this case is probably a griefing case, but we'll keep watching and then we'll see if there's anything else. But it looks like all the terrorists are actually kind of against each other at this point. Whales will take down Shark. Suspect's kind of sitting here in middle waiting for a guy to push. Takes some shots. Nothing too suspicious about it. And now the suspect's picking middle again. 3 guys cross. One guy spamming from different sides of the door. Suspect's just going to try to take a shot. And he's not able to connect. So he's going to make his way over here. There's Alpha. See if he's going to shoot him. Looks like he's shooting at him. And he gets shot from middle. Turns around. Spots the guy out. Grenade's going to come in, but he's not going to be able to actually tag the guy. Down to 17 health. His entire team's over here. All the CTs are pretty aggressive in middle, but it looks like one of them's going back up cat and the other one pushed all the way around and was taken down. Now the suspect's got an AWP for himself, and he's going to be hopping around from car to box over here outside of long. Looks like he's going to make his way over here towards middle. One guy on the other side of the door. Doesn't seem to know he's there. He's running around with the bomb up in the air, and he dies. And now he's spinning. Alright, guys, I'm gonna probably just speed through this because we know exactly what this is. So, insufficient evidence, insufficient evidence, insufficient evidence, and evident beyond reasonable doubt. Alright guys, let's move on to the next game. Alright guys, game number 3 is on the way, and it looks like it's gonna be on Office, so I do expect to see a cheater this game. Let's see what happens. Suspect's pushing his way up. There's a smoke grenade in front of him. Shouldn't be able to see anyone through it. He's kind of holding right now. Teammate blinds him. Looks like he's gonna start creeping up towards that smoke. More flashes coming in. And here he goes. There's a guy up close here to the right. Another flash. Lots of flashes, huh? Lots of flashes and no peeks. Anyways, he's going to try to push in, and he gets taken down instantly. Right now, the terrorists are winning 5-1. He's got 3 kills, 71 damage around, and it is not looking good for the CTs. That being said, I can imagine this could be a very terrorist-sided map if people know what they're doing. Suspect's going to push here through Long Hall. There is one guy waiting for him at the end of this hallway. That smoke comes in. And he's just going to hold for a moment. Now it looks like those terrorists are actually maximizing the potential of their smokes to try to keep people from pushing in too quickly, and their flashes. Used a ton of flashes. Here comes a couple of nades. Going to peek out. Another smoke's going to come up. Try to keep him from pushing in. And it looks like he's actually going to be stuck here for a little bit. Meanwhile, on the other side of things, really, there's not many flashes going the other way, but there's only one CT left. He's able to take down Robin. And the suspect here is still waiting to push in through this smoke. There's, oh, nice one dig. Still a guy over right to the left. See if he knows he's there. He's going to peek in, spots him out, and he's able to take him down, but it didn't really look like he expected him to be there. And one more guy in back office. And he gets taken down by the Tech 9. Honestly, it's such fast movement, and he just kind of has to spam that Tech 9, hit him with one bullet, so there wasn't a real good chance that he was going to react to that anyways. Still, though, that smoke comes in on this side now. Let's see if they're smoking the back alley side. No, because of the way they have it held right now, they're actually, you know, they have ability to fall back, so they don't need to actually drop smokes over there. Either way, this is probably one of the highest level games I've ever seen on Office. Good use of smokes, good use of flashes and nades. And one guy with a shotgun holding that nearest room, and he seems to be doing well with it. Okay, the suspect goes down. The score is 7-1. And yeah, terrorists are just kind of obliterating this. Suspect doesn't seem to be cheating now though, but I do kind of expect something to start happening since he was reported. I mean, as of right now, he's only got 6 kills. So, 2 guys long haul. Suspects, or his teammates holding that hallway, but gets peeked from up close. Nice shot onto that guy that was up close. He definitely heard him shooting though, so he should know he was there. And another guy at corner he wasn't quite able to connect with. He's gonna pick up that M4. I guess he doesn't feel very confident with that AWP for doing these close range retakes. Gonna throw a nade in here. Doesn't connect with anyone, and he's just gonna try to wait that smoke until he can go in there with clear visibility. Pushing through smokes is typically a bad idea. So here he goes, going in, guy over to the left, and he gets taken down. Score is 7-2 though. It looks like they actually won that round. That's interesting. Still though, nothing from the suspect that really makes me think that he's using anything. So we'll keep watching. But as of right now, he's looking squeaky clean. I'm gonna check over here to the right, checks to the left down the long hall. He does spot one guy out, falls off of it. He's gonna try to peek it from on top of the thing, try to get a little bit of advantage by changing his positioning. Spots another guy out over to the left. He peeks out and he goes down. Why was this guy reported? I'm still trying to figure that out. Today has been a weird day with this. I mean, I haven't seen any cheaters this morning. By the way, guys, I'm doing this really early in the morning because I couldn't get to sleep. So, trying to get the videos, the Overwatch is done right now. That's why I'm messing up on what I'm trying to call stuff. Tired, but just can't sleep. Anyways, suspect here doesn't seem to be cheating. Last game was a griefing call, and the game before that was a disconnection call, which I've never seen anyone reported for that before. And here, this guy is just kind of getting obliterated. I mean, he gets a couple digs here and there, but, I mean, he's got, what, 7 kills. Nothing that I would really say points to anything. There's some spam at the wall. Maybe you can see through that wall, those guys standing right there. Or maybe he just knows, kind of lines up over there. Either way, he's going to push through this smoke. Was a guy to the right, there is a guy to the left. He sees the guy to the left before he aims on him. And, does a little bit of damage, but again, now it looks like he's going AFK. Alright guys, here, it's gonna start. Here we go. Now shit's gonna get serious. Now is why he was reported, right? This has got to be it. Okay, he's gonna make his way over here towards the stairs. Push in here. Oh yeah, look at that reaction. Does some great damage to him. Eclipse right there. Okay, he's gonna... Oh, actually Eclipse is gonna push out on it and he's gonna go down. I think that he probably did turn on cheats there at the end. But there's no evidence of it because it ended before we got to see anything. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you enjoyed these 3 Overwatches. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. But before we do that, let's do this. Aim assistance, insufficient evidence. He hit a couple nice digs, that was it. Last round looked a little bit shady, but took a couple shots, reloaded, and died. Not enough evidence to really say that he was using anything for sure. He did spam that one wall at one time, so vision assistance is a bit of a possibility, I guess. But honestly, it didn't look like he knew where people were. When that smoke would come out, he'd check over to the left, he was checking it slowly. It felt like he was just kind of creeping in on it. The one round he had the deagle, it came in a little bit quicker, but it didn't look like he knew the guy was there. Typically he was caught off guard, insufficient evidence. Other external assistance, no bunny hop scripts that I could see, so insufficient on that. And, you know, no upside down views or speed hacking or anything like that. And griefing, didn't attack any of his teammates, so I'm gonna have to say insufficient evidence there as well. Anyways, as I said earlier, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, and have a great day.